Hello and welcome to Rule the Waves 3, playing as France, starting 1890 on super large. We are now in 1947 in December. This is part 68, if I can count. And we are still at war with Germany, Austria, Hungary, and Italy, but we now have good control of our enemies. We have Germany blockaded, and we are definitely holding our own in the Med. The only thing left to the Germans are carriers, while the two Mediterranean powers do not really have any fleet. They have a fleet, but it is not combat effective, so to speak. So let's jump in. So here we are in an image you don't see me using very often. Was that? No, that was not good. Maybe use the ship design zoom. Yes, that was better. Okay, so these are my planes. You have probably noticed I'm not always requesting new planes. Sometimes I forget. Other times I'm pretty happy with what I get. Other times I'm just waiting for the next sort of bracket because well, it's a bit gamey, but better plane designs become available as time progresses. So if I have a good fighter, I might not immediately request a new fighter. I might wait a couple of years until I know that the chances of getting a much better fighter is bigger. But sometimes I forget. I just play and I don't really think about it too much. But sometimes there is a plan behind it. And also sometimes I can see that this is pretty good for the time period. So even if we don't go in here and compare, we can be fairly sure that we are doing okay. But we are not doing okay in every category. For example, this naval patrol aircraft, it has great range. It's very new. We haven't actually show obsolete types, actually naval patrol aircraft. So we are still operating this guy, which is the Potes 203, but we now have the B model, which really didn't improve anything substantial. It just slightly bigger bomb load, which isn't very interesting. It cannot carry a torpedo. Has the same stats basically. It's a little bit faster, a little bit longer range, but it's still poor reliability. So I'm not very happy with that one. I am, however, extremely happy with the new dive bomber. It is exceedingly fast. In fact, it is 36 miles an hour. Knots, of course, faster than the fighter, which is huge. It has not quite as high maneuverability, but pretty high for a dive bomber, and it has decent firepower, and it has very good range. So this is actually an extremely potent secondary fighter, bomber, and recon plane. It can go really far in the recon role. It can go really fast, and it can definitely not only defend itself, it could actually go into a fight with fighters and expect to come out alive, maybe even shoot down someone. So the dive bomber is very good. The torpedo bomber is getting very old, so we need a new torpedo bomber, so I think I would request one now. I was pretty happy with it last time I looked at it, but that was back in 46, I think, and now it's almost 48. You can see it's slow and its range is nothing special. It is average though, but perhaps that's why we haven't gotten enough of those torpedo hits. It's not early enough to expect it to carry multiple torpedoes, so we can actually request a new torpedo bomber. The range, I think, will be very important. Need to up the range. So the question is, Speed can be important because the more speed you have, the faster you're on target, faster you get back, and the faster you can be up in the air. Maneuverability, some say that it helps to put torpedoes on target. I wouldn't know. I can't say I've noticed any difference. Toughness can be a thing to sort of push through, and but I think it's more important in terms of survivability that you get damaged instead of shut down. Reliability is often very nice because then you have more planes available at the start of the battle, and also when they come back and get ready again, they are more higher availability. But we will go range speed today. Yeah. 9 months. Okay, yeah, it's taking longer and longer. So naval patrol aircraft, not so impressed. This, however, is extremely good. The medium bomber. It's an A model from 45. Amazing range, decent speed. It's pretty tough. The rest, nothing special, but okay for a bomber. Decent bomb load, and it can always bring a torpedo out to, I guess, medium range. So that's a torpedo all across the North Sea, basically. That's useful. And I have some squadrons and even have some. But this, I think, will last for many years still. That leaves the fighter, which has good firepower, good maneuverability, decent toughness, and has average reliability. So that part of the fighter, very good. Where it lags behind is max speed and range. So and speed is important in air-to-air combat. However, we have seen it do a very good job lately in defending carriers and providing cap for other ships. So it is not a bad fighter, I would say. I think the firepower basically saves it. Yeah, it is. Oh, Great Britain has a new fighter that has firepower 8. Yeah, and that is much faster. So this would have outclassed our fighter, but against most of the others, I think it is fine. Italy, probably all 6 firepower, but much faster, so it's time. So after the torpedo bomber, we definitely need a new fighter, but that won't be with us for 18 plus development time, so it will be far in the future. Yeah, can't be helped. That's how it works. Okay, aircraft. Air groups are doing fine. Everything here should be active. I hope I haven't parked anyone on deactivated now. Could be increased to 120. Yeah, we can do that. Not sure that is needed actually. I can't afford to. No, it's more than enough. 100. But here it says reserve. I have no planes in Dunkirk. I have a plane in Dunkirk, but it is reserved. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Now it's okay. Yeah. Ships good, map good, blockading, decent control over the Med. Germany has practically no surface fleet left, but 19 carriers total. Austria-Hungary is weak in battleship. Italy has none. They have a few battle cruisers each. But in the case of the Med, they don't really have any carriers. And I'm not broke anymore, so I will in January consider building some destroyers. They will take a while to develop, but if the war is going to last sort of multiple years, I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Oops. We need to do that. Convoy attack. Generate battle. No. Battleships. Definitely no. I don't have any battleships, so convoy attack again. Oh, maybe it's a small one with light cruisers. Yes, yeah. Okay, I will accept just to pass the time. Attack enemy ships. It will be night, so no major air actions. I haven't made any of my land-based air capable of night ops. Okay. We are coming around. Known ship sighted. Okay. Max to 5 minutes. Did we save? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. And he led us straight to the convoy. Why is this guy all the way in the back? I don't know. Here comes the escorts. Let's do this to another line. Very funny. Hey! Don't hurt my destroyer. Whoa! Not again, please. No more bugs. I so mean against. So incredibly mean. Wow. I can't even hit the non. Oh, there it goes. Oh, the entire colony. The entire con. Oh, I didn't lose a single ship. Okay, one light cruiser. Yeah, it was a light cruiser. 4 destroyers and 13 transports. In the blink of an eye, I was sure I lost at least one, maybe two. Cool. That was a good start to this session. That was not as good. Bangkok, 110 aircraft. Wow. Belt deck turrets. Yeah, we need to get building more carriers. That I believe. We probably have the slowest fighter in the world. Subs. My heavy cruiser on trade protection haven't really done anything. Mildly disappointing. January, yay! Okay, 1 month of repair. You can see radar is going slowly forward. No longer blockading Germany. They have some help from their friends. Auto resolve. Yeah. That's why I built it, so I don't have to do this engine problems. Okay. Yeah, good. More radar. Missiles. Mines. It's also funny that the game just it lets me fight 3 enemies that aren't even in a full alliance. Only some are allied to one another, but they fully help each other out. They get inflated budgets to compete with me and recover their losses. And my ally is 18 months. I haven't heard a word. They haven't even asked, how are you doing? So in that regard, the game is pretty shit. We can handle it, but it is not good game design. I am pretty adamant about that. I prefer my games to have some form of internal logic. This one has quite a bit of that, but there are some pretty annoying gaping holes. And I never get tired, and I will never stop talking about it. You can love a game and still have it annoy the hell out of you. Okay, how much does it cost to activate these dumbasses? Goodbye. I can build new ones later. It's just a waste of money. I should have stopped them 18 months ago. 18 times 1600, that's quite a bit of money. Declines. Why? Against the Austrians. Gentle breeze, partly clouded, probably gonna be dark soon. My 4 carriers are here. I have my battle cruisers. I have 3 battleships. This looks pretty good. Better than a battle with 2 destroyers. Okay, I had to take care of some real life stuff like work and boring. So weather is clear. There's a moderate breeze, so good visibility. No, I don't think we did a pre-battle analysis. Many hours of daylight. Still. But there will be nights. The convoy point is here. There is only 1 port in the vicinity, so presumably the convoy is heading for this port. It's unusual that it's so close. But you can see my flagship is headed, well, not directly for the point, but somewhere along this line. But I think these guys will go check out the point. Meanwhile, the battle cruisers are deployed differently. The wind is coming down from the northeast. So my carriers will have to go towards Turkey. I have been on vacation right about here. Samos. Very nice place. Very close to Turkey. No, is that, or is this Samos? No, I'm very unsure. No, perhaps this is Samos. Yes, I was incorrect. In this little nook here, looking straight over to Turkey. Or is this Samos? I can check that later. Not important. But it was lovely. We had a house, rented a house from some other Norwegians down by the water, so we had our own little brygge quay. Key, I think the pronunciation is. Yeah, so you could just jump into the water, or paddle, or... Anyway, now I lost complete focus. Blah, 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 yeah. So, most likely... convoy going towards this point, this port. So there will be surface elements, that is a given. And there may also be a few carriers. They don't have very many carriers, so I don't think they can muster all that many. This I rarely do. Sunrise and... dusk is at 15. Oh, well, that is Zulu time, so in 6 hours. Yeah. But that's not the button I actually was looking at. I was looking at this one. Icons aren't exactly... Okay. Well, I have 2 full carriers with 70-ish aircraft. It says 68, but this also says 70. Yeah. And they have some light carriers. Light carriers could be on support, which would mean that they are behind the main line. So if the enemy is here-ish. The carriers will be further to the west, and then they will go up. Interesting. But the main carrier force, if they have a separate carrier force, it need not be adjacent, so to speak. It could be deployed in a different section. So, auto select strike, ready strike, auto select, ready strike. I don't usually give a lot of thought to the size of my carriers in terms of deck load and spotting and whatever it's called. Well, we can, since the wind is going in that direction, we can expand this a bit, but we can also reduce this quite a bit. And they are not going to be that distant, I think. Okay. Cap we will set to high, eventually heavy. That's good. The rest are on. Oh, okay, we are locked now. So run until unlock. Okay. We have a sub here. Didn't notice it before now. I don't have any fighters here, so requesting land cap isn't going to work. But these guys can try to provide the battle division with I actually think I would rather have direct control over this instead of having it follow the other one around. This one can provide some cover to the battle cruisers. So we will go, I think, in this direction so we don't get too far from the battle fleet. But we will be turning northeasterly to launch and recover. So if we go in this direction up here, then we will actually end up straight into the north. It depends on how many launches we do. So let's drive them at max -2 in this direction. And I will detach these two. And it's a little bit gamey, but often when things point in a direction, there is a certain chance of there being something in that direction. But yeah, we don't know this for sure. But I think, and also as a screening measure, I have a handful of destroyers here, but nothing else. So I will. Should I run them up in this area or more like into this area? Well, the enemy isn't that close, so let's run them in this direction. Okay. And the battle cruisers will run at max -2 there. These will turn more towards that sub maybe. So yeah. So one 17-inch and two 15-inch battle cruisers. And my 19-inch battleship. And probably two 17-inchers. Yeah. Okay, it's not a large force, but it is a potent force, so if we can actually find the enemy and not do stupid things, then it can be great. Do we have any other? Six, 10 destroyers, okay. Why is this separate? 6, 12 protecting. Okay, that's a potent force. And we have 9 with the battleships. Okay, yeah, that's good. You know me, I like to break up enemy. So I think I will actually turn a little bit to the west and even to the south. Keep the separation down. No reports yet, but you can see some planes going out there. Reading from Valletta, yeah. I mean, my medium bombers and can reach from Valletta. It'll take a while to fly there, and I have patrol aircraft here and here. Okay, nothing to see down here. Let's just because now we cover this entire coastal area. Oh, he said. But of course, the only report battleships. Okay, no. Let's just keep heading straight for them. We can maybe do a turn here. I don't think, or I could keep going, but I don't think that is. Well, this will soon be within firing distance. So I think 20 knots is fine for these guys. Very good spotting today. Or is that just a convoy? This looks... No? Could be a battle line. No, it's the convoy. Moon. You guys are not allowed to waste your torpedoes on those persons. Okay, we have a spot here actually. 1 CVL, course east. Okay, I guess if they started here and went into the wind, then maybe. Let's AI probably knows where I am already then. 180. Okay, let's try that. Shots fired. What are you shooting at? Here comes the actual escorts. Yeah, let's release the Kraken. Now we have some real targets. Hurry up, guys. Another report. That's 10:50. This one is 10:43. Okay. Let's slide up here then. If we find something, then our battle cruisers were pointed in the direction of the enemy. I think I will actually do a CV strike here from based on this. We can coordinate it. It's a very small strike. Large strike. And then we will do something to make life interesting for our enemies. We will launch this strike as well. And then we will reserve the final 2 carriers if we get more information about this, or if it turns out to be not interesting, then we have options still. Oh, come on, you lazy pigs. Oh, we're already at it. Okay. Someone on the Discord said the AI always knows where you are, so it can always find you with their carrier strikes. Is that really true? I always imagine I was the one who sucked at doing recon, that I don't send out enough small sort of recon strike packages or that sort of stuff. If so, it explains why. Yeah, but sometimes the AI does not locate my carriers. It doesn't seem 100% universal. I don't know. So, if these destroyers can actually disrupt this rush, yeah. Well, they are not bombing my carriers. I guess that's something. And if I can get back into line now, that would be nice. Did I get hit? Oh, I wonder why bomb pits do not show up in my little log, or maybe I missed it. That's 2 bomb hits, 1 on deck extended and 1 on deck. No fire or anything, not being knocked out, but still. Wow. Losing a bit of speed there, but that's fine. I don't see any sort of cap. It's the distance is just over 50 miles, so that is fine. Okay, what is this? And now we have CVLs in this section, so maybe heading southwest, away from the wind. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. You're allowed to laugh at me. It's fine. 11 fighters on escort, that's quite a bit. But let's change this to CV and launch strike. Then we have 1 more strike. If something pans out, we have 1 strike in reserve. These are the 16 inches. No, these are the Siebenbürgen. They are 14 inches. This is the 16 incher, the Steiermark. It's much easier for me as a Norwegian to pronounce Germanic languages than sort of French, that sort of thing. Can you just launch all your torpedoes now, please? No. What are they doing? This did not go as I expected at all. The part he has actually launched. Okay. I was hoping we could Bosnia and Herzegovina, for example. No. The range is just too long, but just get some torpedoes in there. It's not who you hit, but the torpedoes we throw out along the way. Like that. At least there are some fish in the water here. Let's check reports. No new reports. And my light cruisers are not seeing anything. It's going speed 28 because now we have a fresh breeze, of course. Oh god. Can never have nice things. Okay, now they are launching in earnest, and my other guys are coming down here. It's good. And Richelieu shall have the honor of firing into. Yeah, let's just get some torpedoes in there. Torpedoes are best by the volley. And now we shall wheel about away from the enemy. But we have excellent visibility here. So this was from okay, it's been several hours. Used to instant communication, of course. I think we will raise the black flag on the battle cruisers as well. Now we have to decide where do we want them. The enemy is turning, so we will go in this direction. We are taking some hits, but superstructure pass through hit 10 inch, so I have some cruisers in there as well. Air attack, superstructure, lost a secondary gun on the right side. Fine. Well, not fine, but you know, relatively speaking. And let's get some speed on these guys. Of course. I am, as usual, no clue. Where is the enemy? Who knows? Yeah. And where is my cap? I mean, heavy flooding. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, that was heavy flooding. Now it would be big trouble getting it back home because it will continue to do carrier stuff. That was hugely disappointing. And none of the reports seem to have had any substance to them. No. Even though the range is relatively short and the weather is perfect, we're not seeing them, but they instantly find us. Now we haven't seen them since several hours. Yeah, kind of lost a little bit of interest there, I have to admit. Yeah. No, it's actually keeping his speed down, not running it at maximum speed. So we sent out several strike packages, but to this location. Weird that they always find my location perfectly. Do I even have air cover? Yeah, I have heavy cap, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Same with the anti-air. I don't know. Oh, now they're at it. A little late, but at least they're trying. Line ahead. We hit a merchant with torpedo. Also not very impressive. Hey, that's better. Huh. Not a single enemy torpedo craft within range, but okay. We're not complaining. Sure. Fired. torpedoes. Do we have another air attack? Yeah, probably. That was an interesting move. Probably lost all my speed. No, I still have some speed left. I'm not seeing a single enemy ship. Not one. Nothing came of this airstrike. Nothing came of these reports. Now we seem to be stuck on that little rock. Huh. How is the carrier doing? Is it sinking or... Well, it's still flooding, but it hasn't sunk yet. I guess that's something. I'm glad I didn't send my battle cruisers up here because... Yeah, who knows? Okay. These guys are taking a pounding, but... to be willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. Oh my god. Unsighted. There is something here. It's not dark at 4. Yes. Lots of reports suddenly. So we have found someone in this quarter, but I don't think anything useful came out of this strike. Can we ready some more? No, we cannot. Fighter torpedo. Ten and 2 dive bombers. It's a kind of strike. Yeah. Why not? Okay, so the temptation is just to head down into this little corner here. Not sure that is smart. Oh no, this stopped moving. Now these guys are turning, so maybe I should just come about. 15-inch. Yeah. Dive bomb enemy what? CA. Okay, CA. There is something here. CVA. Oh my god. There is some stuff there. Course northeast. Okay, so they are going up here. Then we can maybe slip these guys toward them. Let's try that. A small strike package here and a bigger strike package here. Bigger. Still haven't sunk 6 transports. Turret jammed. Turret hit. Disabled. What a load of crap. And we're back. I'm not seeing any enemy ships though. Attack! Steinmark, 19-inch hit. Light damage. Still only have reports. 1403. 1350. Where did they go? Now the destroyers can take care of them. Transports. Oh, here comes a very brave one. Dive bomber corvette in the middle of here. Okay, let's go see what kind of corvette that actually is. Strafe, okay, CA, okay. Quite a chaotic battle. Go away. There are some additional ships. Yeah, that had to happen. Because of that single damn destroyer. Et la défense, yeah. Knew definitely it would happen. Ah, that's the second torpedo. It took one other torpedo earlier. Ah, poor guy. Try to flee. Let's see how that goes. Uh-oh, we actually see someone, but we have fresh breeze, so yeah, we might be able to catch them against land. Ah, they are turning away here. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. South, southeast. Okay. This one just refuses to die. I have shot it 600 times now. Can just hope that it doesn't have any additional torpedoes. No ammo. So we can't really chase them forever. Is it sinking or is it doing just fine? Still flooding. Okay, so these guys will not be CV Krakow. This is just nonsense. Yeah, that's the sacrifice they are willing to make. Sad seeing them go though. Yeah, we have to go home now. What are you doing up here, my little friends? The enemy is here. They only have 2 real carriers, so this can be significant. Let's just keep pumping shots into them. There is the second one. This is a CVL, not so interested in that. I'm almost out of torpedoes. What happened to you? A lot of small hits. Disappointed. If these guys had some decent search radar, this could have been nice. But no. Cannot have nice things. Ah. These guys are coming back. I don't really want to play with them in the dark, so let's just leave the area. Again and again. Ah, classic. Oh, we did get that CV. It probably burned down, and we got... Battleships are hard to kill completely. So I lost 3 destroyers, 2 to that sudden final encounter in the dark. Some damaged CBLs. Let's look at the map for once. It's actually worth looking at. Okay, so something escaped into this. And more CBLs here, so I could have gone around maybe. Yeah. It's easy to say that. Okay, I see now. The carriers actually started here. So the reports of carriers being in this area later, those were delayed reports. So whatever I tried to bomb here, that was not carriers. That was ships from this other group that started. Looks like they started. Did they really start here? That was very close to the target. I was more thinking main force here, carriers maybe out here. But that's fine. Air details, air-to-air losses. But enemies' air-to-air losses are much higher. I lost 61. Torpedo, dive bomber. Torpedo bomber. Fighters, not so many. They lost 29 torpedo bombers. I lost more fighters. Yeah, my fighters aren't that competitive, I think. We talked about that. Ship. Ooh, a new 17-inch ship. Smooth. 16-inch. 14. 14. Big carrier. 16. Sinking. Heavy damage. That's me. Heavy damage. Medium damage. 2 torpedoes. That's... Too bad I couldn't chase them down, but I didn't have enough ships or even ammunition. But good stuff. I would imagine. Most proficient air unit. Yay! Again. Okay, so minus 10,000. That's quite a bit, but let's look at the almanac here for a second. My budget is laughably bad. You can see even Russia has the same budget as me. That is, I feel a bit annoyed. We talked about it earlier. My parliament recognizes, yeah, you're fighting 3 major enemies and no one's helping you. Let's not even give you a single budgetary increase, but yeah, whatever. So Great Britain definitely has less base resources than me. Same with Germany. Same with Japan. And these others are way back. And Russia. How did Russia manage to match my... They are in a war, I suppose, but still, it's just stupid. And I'm now behind in tech. Yeah, whatever. So Germany still no surface fleet, but has carriers. Austria-Hungary now has no fleet to speak of. Italy has some battle cruisers that are terrible 13-inch ships and has no carriers. So the Mediterranean buddies, they are basically now completely outmatched. Let's put this on, do that. So we are blockading them. 300 to their 250, so that's 20%. It's good. And in the Med, we have 78 to, they have quite a bit more. But now I think I have a lot of damaged ships in the Med. Okay, we have, yeah, we have 3 damaged battle cruisers, a damaged battleship. Not this one. And a very damaged carrier. And another damaged battleship. So our Mediterranean fleet is not doing too great, but they have managed to eradicate the 2 opposing fleets. So let's repair a bit and then invade something, probably Sardinia again. I like its location a lot better than Greece. So that's what's going to happen next episode. But for now, we're done. So thank you for watching and see you again soon.